NASA and SpaceX will launch the Crew Dragon on a Falcon 9 rocket on May 27th at 4:33 p.m. from Cape Canaveral, Florida. Spacecraft will leave the Kennedy Space Center on Wednesday and arrive at the International Space Station by Thursday morning. Astronauts from NASA will be aboard the spacecraft. They will be taken to the ISS. Race is on between private space entrepreneurs, Boeing Starliner and SpaceX Dragon. They are competing to be the first ones to launch humans into space. Many years ago, NASA's Space Shuttle was retired. Currently, Boeing Starliner and SpaceX Dragon are the competitors trying to be the first private space entrepreneurs to launch humans into space. SpaceX Dragon and NASA have a scheduled launch that is 1 day away. This launch is scheduled for May 27th at 4:33 p.m. Elon Musk and SpaceX will be the first private entrepreneurs to launch humans into space. We hope for the best, and we hope everything goes well and that the astronauts will arrive safely on the International Space Station. SpaceX Crew Dragon will be launched on a Falcon 9 rocket from Cape Canaveral, Florida. It is similar to the rocket that was used to launch the Apollo. In previous years, due to the retirement of the U.S. Space Shuttle program, the United States had to purchase rides on the Russian Soyuz rockets, which cost them $4 billion. Currently, Dragon and Starliner are working on programs to get humans into space. SpaceX will have its launch on Wednesday. Starliner will still work on having its launch later in the year 2020. It will have a test flight launch. SpaceX has been delivering cargo to the ISS since 2012. They had a Demo 1 mission for the Crew Dragon in 2009. And the spacecraft successfully docked on the ISS. It did this autonomously, with a test dummy in the seat. Elon Musk has also launched a Tesla car into space. It was launched with Starman, and Starman is journeying around the solar system, and is the envy of all of us. The space program started with programs like Mercury, Gemini, Apollo, and the Space Shuttle programs. However, those programs ended years ago. At this time, the Crew Dragon is planning to launch on a Falcon 9 rocket, and this will be SpaceX's Demo 2 for the Crew Dragon. However, for this demonstration, they will have 2 humans on board. There will be no test dummy, nor any starmen or starman along for the ride this time. This will be the first crewed mission from Cape Canaveral in many, many years. And this is the first crewed mission for SpaceX and Crew Dragon. Crew Dragon is a free-flying spacecraft and is very similar to other spacecrafts that have been used by the NASA space program. The Falcon 9 rocket, however, is a SpaceX original. The Crew Dragon has an escape mechanism in place, and if something goes wrong mid-flight or amidst the launch, the astronauts will be able to safely evacuate the spacecraft. There have been 21 visits to the International Space Station so far. It should be noted that the Crew Dragon is a very sophisticated and modernized spacecraft. It has touchscreens inside, and the suits of the astronauts are also integrated with the system that was designed specifically for the Crew Dragon. Crew Dragon is a very beautiful spacecraft, technologically advanced, and very suitable for all the necessary operations that it will undertake. It has undergone many missions to the International Space Station, and we hope for the best. We hope that this mission will be very successful because it has been way too long since the United States has actually launched its own astronauts into space. Crew Dragon also has a manual piloting mechanism. The Crew Dragon capsule will be released in low Earth orbit after it has been launched from the Falcon 9 rocket. It is scheduled to arrive at the International Space Station by Thursday morning, where it will arrive at the front of the ISS and attempt to dock. Falcon 9 and the Crew Dragon are both reusable. Reusable rockets and spacecrafts help to reduce cost. 10 minutes prior to orbit, the capsule will be chasing the International Space Station. And when it catches up with the International Space Station, it will attempt to overtake, and then it will go to the front of the International Space Station, and then it will later dock and attach itself to the ISS. Both astronauts have been quarantined with their family for approximately 10 weeks in anticipation of their journey into space. It should be noted that not only the spacecraft is technologically advanced and well modernized, but the spacesuits that will be worn by both astronauts are also technologically advanced and designed to support life for both astronauts. The spacesuits will provide air, oxygen, and it will also regulate the temperature to ensure that the temperature is just right for both astronauts. The spacesuit was also designed to integrate with the communication system on the Crew Dragon. The helmets were actually 3D printed as well. Sadly, though, when the launch happens on May 24th, there will be no spectators. There will be no spectators at Cape Canaveral to do the usual cheers and to also enjoy looking to the stars as the spacecraft leaves on the Falcon 9 rocket. However, they will be able to watch from home. New spacesuit that was designed for both astronauts will be perfect and will be very helpful for them while they have their 2 to 3 month stay at the International Space Station. Technology has come a far way, and many persons have worked over the years to advance and modernize space technology. Just look at the 3D printed helmets and look at the new design for the spacesuits that will be worn by the astronauts this week. It will communicate with the system of the spacecraft. And look at the spacecraft. The spacecraft will have an escape mechanism. It will also facilitate manual piloting. And this spacecraft will autonomously dock on the space station. Whilst we have made these major improvements and space technology has developed over the years, and whilst the equipment has become more modernized, more efficient, and it is being recycled, it should be noted that whilst we have all these mechanisms in place and safety options available to us, as persons who travel into space, they are taking a major risk. But they are taking a risk to gain more knowledge. They're taking a journey that the rest of humanity cannot undertake at this time. So the risks are many, and it should be noted that in 2019, the Boeing Starliner failed to reach its station. It should also be noted that in 2019, a Dragon capsule burst into flames during an engine test. And in 2018, a Falcon 9 rocket booster missed its landing pad upon re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere. On Wednesday, May 27th at 4:33 p.m., all eyes will be focused on the stars. People from everywhere, the United States, Europe, other places in North America, South America, even from Antarctica, and even Australia, people from Africa, people from everywhere will be looking to get a glimpse of the spacecraft that will be launching on the Falcon 9 rocket. I believe it will be a welcome sight, and we will be looking for a very, very long while. We will be enjoying the journey with these astronauts as they leave the Earth's atmosphere and head to the International Space Station. We will be looking to the stars, and we will be hoping that we will have the experience that Starman is currently having in his Tesla. So, subscribers, for tomorrow, May 27th, I encourage you to get all your devices ready and be prepared to get a glimpse of the Crew Dragon spacecraft as it leaves the Earth atmosphere with 2 astronauts from NASA on the Falcon 9 rocket. And you can share all you want because it is your party. And I know you love space information, space adventures, and space discoveries. So join the team at NASA, join the SpaceX team as they celebrate and prepare for the launch of the Crew Dragon and the Falcon 9 rocket. We will be there cheering and watching as the Crew Dragon leaves the Earth's atmosphere and journeys towards the International Space Station. We will be cheering when it docks. We will be cheering when the Crew Dragon finally docks on the International Space Station and the 2 astronauts arrive from it safely. Then we will be anticipating the next 2 to 3 months as they go and do their work, and we will be waiting for their return and their re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere as they will touch down on the oceans once more like they did in the Space Shuttle program. We anticipate their arrival. We will be there with you as the Learning Academy to enjoy all these experiences from May 27th, and 3 months later, we will be there enjoying the re-entry of these astronauts into our atmosphere. We will be very happy when both astronauts arrive on the International Space Station, and we will also be very, very happy when both astronauts have returned safely to the planet. This has been an expose on the SpaceX and NASA Crew Dragon launch for May 27, 2020 at 4:33 p.m. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share the knowledge, expand and empower your brains. Ensure that you do your research on space information. You can never ever learn too much. So, as I leave you, remember to ring the notification bell so that you can get access to all our daily posts. Also, subscribe so that you can become a member of the Learning Academy family. Leave your comments because your comments are very important to the growth and development of the Learning Academy's channel. We want to hear from you. We want to know what your information needs are. We want to know what your likes and dislikes are, because this will help us to make the channel better. Remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Also, stay tuned for any new developments in regards to the launch that will happen on May 27th and the re-entry 3 months later. Thank you for watching.